The planet Krypton, once a beacon of advanced civilization and knowledge, now teetered on the edge of catastrophe. Its emerald skies, usually bathed in warm, serene light from the red sun Rao, had turned an ominous shade of crimson. Deep beneath the surface, tremors ripped through the planet's core, a silent warning of the doom no one could prevent. Jor-El, one of Krypton's greatest scientists, stood in his laboratory with a sinking heart. For years he had tried to warn the Council, urging them to act. He had discovered that the very core of their world was unstable, a ticking time bomb. But arrogance and denial ruled Krypton. The Council dismissed him as an alarmist, too proud to believe their world, the jewel of the galaxy, could ever fall. Now it was too late. Explosions shook the capital city of Kandor. Towering spires that once glistened under Rao's rays crumbled, leaving nothing but debris and chaos in their wake. People fled into the streets, panic etched on their faces as the ground heaved beneath them. The mighty crystal structures, homes to generations of Kryptonians, collapsed like sandcastles before the ocean's tide. As the planet's tectonic plates shifted violently, vast fissures opened, swallowing entire cities. Rivers of molten rock gushed from the depths, incinerating everything in their path. The once lush plains of Krypton, where rare creatures roamed freely, were reduced to an inferno of fire and smoke. The atmosphere crackled with energy as storms, unlike anything ever seen before, ripped through the sky, blotting out the sun. In the heart of the chaos, Jor-El and his wife Lara made the most heartbreaking decision of their lives. The future of their species no longer lay in their hands, but in the small pod they had crafted for their son, Kal-El. He was their only hope, the last chance for Krypton to live on, even if in the form of a single soul among the stars. Tears streamed down Lara's face as she gently placed Kal-El, their infant son, into the pod. "Will he survive?" she whispered, her voice trembling. "He must," Jor-El replied, though doubt gnawed at him. The fate of Krypton was sealed, but Kal-El could escape, could carry the legacy of their people to a distant, unknown world. With a heavy heart, Jor-El activated the pod, programming it to head toward a planet where the yellow sun could give his son the strength to survive. A place called Earth. Outside, the world was collapsing. A deafening roar filled the air as Krypton's core, after millennia of instability, finally gave way. The planet shook violently, its death throes echoing through space. Lava burst from the ground, and the horizon was swallowed by a wave of destruction. Entire regions vanished, consumed by the fury of Krypton's downfall. Jor-El and Lara shared a final glance, standing amidst the wreckage of their home. They watched as the small ship, carrying the last hope of Krypton, streaked into the blood-red sky, cutting through the debris and smoke. They knew they would never see their son again. The final moments of Krypton were a symphony of devastation. Mountains crumbled, oceans evaporated, and the very fabric of the planet began to tear apart. In one cataclysmic explosion, Krypton was no more, reduced to scattered fragments of rock and ash that would drift silently through space for eternity. But in the vastness of the cosmos, a tiny pod hurtled toward its destination, carrying with it the last breath of a world that had once stood proud. And so, from the ashes of Krypton, the seeds of a new legend were born. One that would carry hope, justice, and the memory of a doomed planet far into the stars.